All right. Let me just test a couple things, folks, and we will get on started. If I can get this live pulled up. All right. So, hello everyone, and welcome to another Let's Play. In the last episode, or I guess not episode, but in the last Let's Play, we finished The Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. So now we are going to be playing through X-Men Legends. If you don't know what X-Men Legends is, it's very similar to that of I'm trying to think. What's a good? This will be a good way for me to test and make sure the sound is working. It's a good way of, or it's very similar to Ultimate Alliance. Uh, so if you've never played Ultimate Alliance, it's very similar to it. To give you an idea, if you don't know what Ultimate Alliance is, this game is a top-down, four-player hero game. As you guys can see from what we're doing right now, I am playing as Cyclops, Mystique, and Pyro. This is one thing that the Ultimate Alliance doesn't have is where you can play as any enemy you've killed or beaten. As you can tell, I guess his fire moves are making me slower, so we're gonna switch back to Mystique. But I'm also just doing this to make sure that the sound is working. So hold on one second.
Good. Sorry about that. Generating a point. Excellent.
It is indeed, so we can continue. Let me just back out of this, because there's no sense in us doing that. But it's pretty cool. You can play as any character you've unlocked and any character that you have beaten. I've played a little bit of this game. I made it to like the second area. And a while back, I actually didn't complete this game, but a long time ago, I got super far into the game. Um, but it's been years. I actually remember less about this game than I do Third Age, so that works out. We're going to start a brand new one.
Today on
And I'm going to mute
RBN
myself
World
so y'all can
News,
listen to
we
this.
examine the growing mutant menace. It's a concern of worldwide proportions. This scene took place in Russia 2 weeks ago as a young mutant stood in defiance of the military. And in the Far East, the authorities attempted to quell an uprising at a mutant camp, but they had little success.
We interrupt this newscast with a breaking story. A young woman named Allison Cressmere was identified as a mutant. The Genetic Research and Security Organization is now responding to that report, but a mob has formed and tempers are flaring.
Help! Somebody help me! Mom! Mom! I'm not a mutant! I swear I'm not! Bob, grab the girl and get out of here!
Get out of my way! Come here, you!
Mind if I cut in?
Stop! Stop! Stop fighting! Stop it right now! Stop!
Freeze, mutie!
Hey, bub, you should have called in sick today.
So this game is pretty old, which is why the graphics look yeesh. I mean, look at that face portrait down there. It is definitely not Wolverine at his prettiest. But it's not really about the graphics. The game is good. It is fun, in my opinion. As you guys can see, we have a little health bar down there. The one beside our name means what level we are. We have our regular attacks, we have heavy attacks, and then we have our special attacks, which each character has their own. They have their own stats and abilities. We'll get several different X-Men characters as we play through this game. So in X-Men Legends, of course, is the first one at least. It's only X-Men as far as I know. There might be a couple guest characters, but I doubt it. In X-Men Legends 2, though, there are a good couple of guest characters. And then in Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2, there are several. Or Ultimate Alliance is an X-Men game, so there are actually, it's the opposite. There's only a handful of X-Men characters, and I think in the second one there's only 2 X-Men characters, maybe 3, while there's a ton of other Marvel characters. Sorry if I sound bad. My throat's been messed up for the past couple days. I'm not sure why. We gotta go find Ashley, I think was her name. I don't know how I forgot her name that fast. And when we get low on health, if we click Z, we'll heal up. But we'll use our little red heals right there. That's something that isn't in Marvel's Ultimate Alliance, I don't think. And now we got ourselves some gear. So if we click start, we got the characters. Now, any characters that are on our team, which right now we only have Logan, we can, level them up if they need to be leveled up. And then we can also put gear on them. So like the basic focus enhancer gives him more focus, which gives him more energy points. I do basically remember how to play this game, so there's not really any sense of me trying to go and mess with the tips.
Guess you didn't want a piece of me.
Now, this won't be our only Let's Play we're doing. We're doing 2 with me alternating between them as I see fit. I don't remember the name of this guy, but I know he's one of the Brotherhood. Dick. I think his name is Tremor. The other Let's Play is going to be Smash Bros. Melee, which to complete that game, we're gonna unlock every character and beat them on all 3 modes of the game. Which that's gonna be a pretty long process. Both these games are. That's why I'm doing both of them. In order to give myself some, I guess, variety, where I'm not playing the same game forever. Alright, now we can level up stuff like this. We have Focus, which combined with your level increases your maximum energy and energy regeneration rate. Combined with your level increases your maximum health. Combined with your level increases your defense rating and increases your attack rating. We're going to be increasing our defense rating. We can get, right now if we want, Claw, Frenzy, Fury, Feral Rampage. Or we can't get Feral Rampage yet. Oh, never mind. We can get Claw. No, we can't. We gotta be level 5. But down here we have the character specific abilities. So Healing Factor, which we're gonna get, which only Wolverine and Sabretooth and Deadpool have. And I don't think Sabretooth or Deadpool are playable in this game, but they are playable in the second one. Just how it sounds, he can heal over time. We have Sharpness, which adds damage and destruction to all claw attacks. Increase maximum health, increase maximum energy, increase in critical chance, and adds striking and agility. So I can save that. So if you look down there now, we are very slowly healing, and we can up our healing as time goes. But I am sorry, my voice sounds really bad. I'm straining to talk, which sucks. Alright, let's keep going down this way, though. Because there I just smack shit out of you, I do think I'm bad. I think we can also grab. I don't remember how. It's X and A and B together, A and X, whatever the controls are for GameCube. We're gonna switch that out because he's got enough energy points. Give him a little more damage. Always gotta make sure you're walking around checking everywhere because there are secrets. Oh wait, map. There, now we got ourselves a little map. You know, that's racist.
Good night, Bub.
But that is kind of the whole shit and dig behind X-Men. It's supposed to be a parallel between with the way African Americans were treated. Come here, there. Yeah. Cry for your medic. Now there's a pretty big damage spike later. This game gets pretty difficult. Hello, Cyclops.
Hey, Wolverine.
What are you waiting for? Come on. What's going on? You're finished, Mystique. Give up.
Fool. You think I came here alone?
The game's over, X-Men.
These guys are a little bit stronger than those anti-mutant dudes. Down here I go.
You ain't worth my time.
There we go. New armor too. Weakness analyzer. I'm not sure what that does. Ah, critical hit chance. We'll take it. Can't go that way.
You are destined to lose, X-Men.
Maybe to your bosses, but not to y'all.
This isn't over.
Right up here, and here's Pyro.
Ha! You're one of the mighty X-Men.
It gives back. It's getting so much nostalgia. I've seen this scene way too many times. Now we can't go that way.
Annihilate you.
Who's next?
About to level up again. There we go. I was in the game. I heard the sirens. I thought it was around here. Gotcha. Alright. Let's see. Increase defense again. Yeah, wait till I'm level 2, 10. But I can go ahead and get that to get damage up.
Scrap.
I do remember this game pretty well, at least right now. So I do remember how to get around here. Yeah, I'll override my save slot.
The game's over, X-Men.
Did I just... Okay. I know you can knock people into other people.
You ain't getting up from that.
Boss fight time. Grab, Wolverine.
The game's over, X-Men.
Help. I'm fading quick.
I think I got some heals.
No.
Come down here, woman. See, Mystique's not that bad, but she can be kind of annoying.
good here.
Almost got her. Got her.
Wolverine, someday, some way, I'll see you die.
You're done, darling. And I ain't even broken a sweat. Where's Blob taking the kid?
She's ours now, Wolverine. You'll never see her again.
We'll get her back, Mystique. Even if we have to cut down each and every one of you Brotherhood psychos. It's time to save Allison.
You'll never catch Blob.
That's the chick that plays whatever the sister of
Too heavy.
Zuko. Azula, that's her name. Okay, it's X, and I was trying to remember how to use blue ones. The blue ones. Did we have to fight the Blob already? Oh, we got Cyclops out now.
All right.
Sweet. So now if we had if we were playing on regular GameCube and not an emulator, we could use I didn't mean to click that. We could have someone join us and play as Cyclops with us. Saving periodically because I don't know if when you die do you wipe.
Run while you got the chance.
We'll probably we will be keeping Wolverine in every single playthrough we do, or not playthrough, but every level we do that he's available, because his healing factor can help us stay alive. Yeah, right. And then what does his leadership do? Oh, that's cool. There you go. Give him a little more health. And of course, he doesn't have a healing factor, so he's not gonna heal.
Combo.
And there are combos that give you bonus XP. Not a lot of XP, but a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
You are destined to lose, X-Men.
And I just completely missed that.
Sorry about that.
His attacks don't do that much damage, but as compared to Wolverine's. Well, you know, Wolverine would do a lot more if I could actually hit with it.
Combo.
Right.
All right.
Now, energy does regenerate as long as you're beating the shit out of somebody.
Get this guy away from me.
Hey, come back here!
Don't take another step closer, Blob.
Try and stop me, Green Puff!
Very strange insult, Green Puff. Was it he's resistant to punching?
All this fight is making me hungry! Combo!
Yeah.
Yep, he's physically resistant. That's why we just blast shit out of him.
I thought you X-Men were supposed to be good fighters!
Piss off. Attack Wolverine, you dick. I guess that would be considered a physical attack.
Making me hungry!
Almost got him dead. Quarter of the way to go.
Good work, guys.
Got her. Got him.
Get Allison to the X-Jet. I'll meet you there. Got it.
Alright.
Got it.
Switch back to Wolverine for a little bit. We can sell these and buy better ones if we want to. Anything over here? Might not be able to get collectibles yet. Alright, once again, we are going to save. Always saving, always saving.
I will annihilate you.
Yeah. And I'm gonna use you to level up.
Better.
That's another reason why my Wolverine was always better than the rest of my people. He's about 2 levels over everybody else. And then focus. There you go. He needs to have a little bit of focus. I want to be a little bit smarter about how I level characters up now. Because I know how difficult this game gets later. Here we go. You can view it at the X-Men library. That's our first collectible.
Will do.
There we go. Yeah, move out my way, y'all.
I will annihilate you.
I think other characters we get will start out at a certain level. That way they don't start at level 1, but I could be wrong. Speaking of level. Agility. Increases optic beam because that's what I'm using right now. There we go. That's a decent amount difference.
Got it, night, Bob.
Cyclops is catching up. Go up here.
Game's over, X-Men. This isn't over.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. You just got knocked out cold, dude. North rooftops. You can also get other outfits for characters, which is pretty cool. I think X-Men Legends 2 is called X-Men Legends 2 Age of Apocalypse. So that gives you an idea of who our boss is going to be.
Yes.
I like switching between characters.
You are destined to lose, X-Men.
Say goodnight.
It'd be nice if they had different dialogue though, because good lord, I've heard the same thing 10 times. I missed somehow. Pick it up. I'm gonna sell it. I zoomed in apparently. Get one of those, and we'll keep going. There. We can do those in Danger Room.
Combo!
Some of them I'm pretty sure can be flashbacks.
You are destined to lose, X-Men.
Oh, hello. Knocked out. I think he has regeneration up though.
You ain't getting up from that.
Because his regeneration is bad.
You are destined to lose, X-Men.
Need more power to do that.
Alright, now we can dip and leave our first level.
Why is all this happening to me?
Allison, it's okay.
Things were fine until last week. I got mad at my little brother and suddenly the ground started to shake. I knew it was my fault, but I didn't want to admit it.
Your powers are becoming active, which...
Things have only gotten worse. That lava in the street? I made it happen. I'm becoming a mutant.
There's nothing wrong with...
And that woman? She was gonna make me join something called the Brotherhood. She could come after me again. Anytime!
Allison, you couldn't be in safer hands. We're the X-Men.
Charles, you've looked better.
Professor
With a big
Xavier,
bulbous head.
I'd like you to meet Allison Crestmere.
Hello, Allison. Welcome to the Institute. How are you?
A little confused, but I'm okay.
That's understandable. Perhaps Jean could take you on a tour of the mansion. Or would you prefer that I show you the true purpose of the Institute in the sub-basement?
Why was I brought here?
You were brought here for your own protection. The people who attacked you in New York City were members of the Brotherhood of Mutants. They can be extremely dangerous.
So they could come after me again?
Perhaps. Which is why it would be best for you to stay at the mansion. At least until we determine exactly why the Brotherhood attempted to...
Who's the Brotherhood?
The Brotherhood is an unruly collection of mutants who consider themselves above humanity. They operate outside the law and use their abilities to further their misguided desires.
But what do they want?
They've labeled themselves Homo Superior and believe they will inherit the Earth. But they are far from meek.
I'd like...
It would be my pleasure. As you move from room to...
Once you're done with Jean's tour, come back here.
Lead the way.
I think we can tell her we don't want to.
Did you...
Thanks.
These areas are pretty big too.
Welcome to the Xavier Institute.
Thanks for the info.
Classes are held here Monday through Friday.
Apple, get down.
Students receive a full curriculum in math, history, physics, and a wide variety of other topics.
Did not read what I said it would do. This area is pretty
This
big.
is the sitting room. It's a great place to kick back and relax. Needless to say, this room doesn't get a lot of use by the X-Men.
Like, to be honest with you, it's for such an old game.
Did you have a...
It's actually a pretty big common area. I gotta give them credit.
Believe it or not, we do take the time to sit down every once in a while and have a meal together. Just like any other family.
I can't picture any of the X-Men actually cooking a meal.
You haven't lived till you've tasted Pete's barbecue or Betsy's Cornish hen.
Cornish hen. I have no idea what that
This
is.
is the day room. It's beautiful, isn't it? There are times I find it hard to believe there's a high-tech underground level beneath this grand old...
An underground level?
Oh, yes. But I'll leave that part of the tour to Professor Xavier.
This is how we review cinematics. Gotta give them credit. Like I said, this map is pretty big. This is just the bottom floor, and there are 4 stages to the Xavier Institute. Sorry, I know I probably sound terrible.
This door leads to the front lawn where there's a beautiful fountain. You can go see it in a little while. It's a great place to sit and...
Really? My 2 favorite things are reading...
I can see we're 2 of a kind. Later on, we'll have to get...
I really like how they've done Jean in this one, because she hasn't become the Phoenix in this game, I don't think.
The second floor of the mansion has bedrooms for many of the X-Men. Feel free to wander around and look in the rooms. This is the second floor elevator. From here, you can go to the first floor, or the sub-base.
Yep. Can't go in there. Beast?
This room belongs to Scott Summers.
Oh, no.
We met him in New York, the guy with the optic blasts. He was the very first X-Man, and he's the team leader.
Oh yeah, I remember him. He's kind of cute.
And he's kinda spoken for.
Oh, I didn't mean...
I'm just teasing, Allison. Scott and I have been together forever. I'm lucky to have him.
I was waiting to see if Jean was going to say something about that. Because this is not the timeline where she's flirting with Wolverine, so very happy for her.
This is my bedroom. I've lived here off and on since I was a teenager. The X-Mansion is pretty much the only real home I've ever known.
That's right, they're all like adults in this game. I do remember they're not teenagers in this.
If you want it. I bet you'd find the mansion a great place to learn about...
I'm not sure if I want to learn about them. After what happened in New York, maybe it'd be best if I never use them again.
But Allison, if you don't learn to control your abilities now, they could wind up causing far more damage later on.
I suppose you're right. Still...
You keep getting in the way, Jean.
This is Hank McCoy's room. We call him Beast, but not as an insult. You'll find out why when you meet him. To look at him, you'd never guess he was such a bookworm.
The good old Beast. Oh, anything else in this room? No. And we went through all those dorms. This is also kind of how you unlock characters, is going and meeting them.
This is Rogue's room. You'll like her. She's a bit of a wild child.
She tends to get into trouble?
Well, Rogue did a few questionable things before joining the X-Men, but she's proven herself to be an invaluable member of our team.
If you don't mind me asking, what can she do?
It's a bit complicated, but her power deals with direct skin contact, which is why she always wears gloves.
I feel bad for Rogue. Rogue is also the hottest of the X-Men, in my opinion.
Aurora Monroe lives here. Her mutant abilities allow her to control the weather, which comes in handy with her favorite pastime.
Aurora. What a pretty name.
Her code name is Storm. She takes over as leader of the X-Men if Scott Summers isn't around.
Pretty sure she's older than Scott, though. I could be wrong.
Bobby
She
Drake
seems older.
stays here. His code name is Iceman.
Let me guess. He makes ice.
He can freeze almost any object instantly. I'd keep an eye on him if I were you. He's a real charmer. This room belongs to the ultimate man of mystery, Wolverine. Although he's a bit rough around the edges, Wolvie's the best friend you could ever want, and the worst enemy you could possibly imagine.
I love Wolverine.
This is the home of Peter Rasputin. He's pure Russian from the top of his crew cut to the bottom of his size 18 feet. Never believe a body of steel could house such a gentle heart.
Of course, he has the concept art. For all of y'all that don't know, it's Colossus. Oh, Rogue had once been romantically involved with which evil villain? Magneto? Creepy. As you guys can tell, I don't know that much. I know a couple things. Evidently, I know a good couple things. Had trauma suffered as a child. And you can use her eventually. I don't think you can use her until after the second mission. What was that? She's off limits until then. And as at least after the second mission, the Xavier Institute gets even bigger because, like she said, you can go out on the front lawn, and there's pretty sure a back door. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure there's a back door. Maybe I'm just thinking of the front lawn. And of course, you can check out people's bios.
Hello, Allison.
Could you take me on the sub-basement tour?
Yes, indeed. You see, a majority of this facility is underground so as not to attract the attention of those who mean ill will towards mutant kind. It features state-of-the-art training equipment that helps prepare the X-Men for any challenges they may encounter. This is the War Room. From here, we keep a watchful eye on the world for any signs of trouble. This is also where the X-Men meet to formulate combat strategies.
What's that holographic globe?
That is the mission control computer. With it, you can examine and activate any missions that are currently available to the X-Men.
I'll have to take a look at that later.
Very good. Now, would you like a tour?
I'd like a sub-basement tour.
I need a tour. I can't map everything in my head right now.
I'll follow along.
We'll probably finish the sub-basement tour and then call it an episode.
Oh, I'm not an X-Man. I'm just looking around the war room. Professor Xavier said it was okay. I saw this flashing button marked Muir Island, so I pushed it. Are you having trouble there?
Yes, the Brotherhood stormed through here.
Oh my gosh. Were you hurt?
Me? I'm fine.
Who are you?
My name's Forge.
I bet you've got some kind of mutant power, don't you?
I have the ability to build any type of machine.
What was the Brotherhood doing on Muir Island?
They broke into my workshop and tore the place apart in search of a particular piece of equipment.
What was the... What did they want?
They took some experimental equipment that masks mutant DNA from scanning devices.
Why would they want that?
I'm not sure. But while wearing the masking device, even Cerebro would not be...
They were stealing the helmet for, or making the helmet for,
Talk to you later.
Anytime.
Magneto. Okay. Talking to the... It's a good thing we did that, because now we can use Forge's workshop to buy materials.
Oh, wow. This is incredible.
Thank you. We're rather proud of it.
Alright, let's go down here. And go right first. This should be where
This is
Beast
the
is at.
laboratory of Hank McCoy, a gifted scientist and engineer. He was one of my first students at the Institute.
Isn't he the one they call Beast?
Yes, but that code name is a gross misrepresentation of the man. His mind is every bit as strong and agile as his body. It's his technical expertise that keeps the equipment down here running so smoothly.
Is he not in here? I thought he'd be in here. Maybe he's not in here if you're doing the tour with Xavier, which we can get Beast later if need be, but I was kind of hoping to go ahead and get him. Alright, that leads to the hangar bay, I'm pretty sure.
This is our medical facility. We've gone to a great deal of...
Yeah, no offense to
Yes,
Xavier,
I'm done.
but I'm gonna go do a little tour of my own because I want to go ahead and meet some characters, or see what characters we can meet. Yep, well here's Jean.
Hello, Allison. Are you finding your way around all right?
Yes, I'm just exploring. So you and Cyclops are an item, huh?
It was a long time coming, but yes. Eventually, we managed to get together.
But isn't it difficult dating someone when you're a telepath? There'd be no surprises.
Oh, I would never read a person's mind unless I was given permission. But because of my powers, Scott and I have developed a permanent psychic bond.
A psychic bond?
Anywhere I go, I can always feel his presence, just as he can feel mine. I guess you could say we're soulmates.
What's that beam that shoots out of Cyclops' eyes?
It's called an optic blast, and it's powerful enough to punch a hole through carbon steel.
Where does the energy come from?
Scott's body absorbs solar energy and converts it into power for the beam.
Why does Cyclops always wear those glasses?
As a child, Scott was in an accident that damaged his ability to control his optic energy. As a result, his optic beam is constantly active. The only way he can shut it off is to close his eyes.
So his power's kind of stuck in permanent on mode.
Yes. Fortunately, Professor X created a visor with ruby quartz lenses that block the beam. That way Scott can open his eyes without destroying everything in sight. But, regrettably, I'll never get to see his eyes because of it.
I should be going now.
Anytime you feel the need for a little girl.
Alright, let's see. I think there's like 2 more areas we need to go into. God, my throat sounds bad. Is Mystique in here? No, we can check out enemy bios, which right now we just have Mystique in the Blob. I don't know if there's any other Marvel villains in this. I know there's plenty in Ultimate Alliance, and I think there's some X-Men Legends too. Don't need to go in there. Don't need to go in there. Nothing in there yet. This is the danger room, which we can go through here and do it that way if we want. Let me get this while we're on. Danger room. Disc. But eventually we will be able to use Magma as an actual character. Just gonna be a little bit before we can do that. We also unfortunately can't use any of the other X-Men here. There's Beastie Beast.
I'm sorry, miss. My sincerest apologies if I frightened you.
Are you Hank McCoy?
Yes, indeed. Although my code name is Beast, for obvious reasons, I didn't always look like this. My animalistic appearance is due to a further genetic mutation. Aren't you Allison Crestmere? The young lady they aided in New York today?
Yeah. I'm sure everyone's heard of me. I'm the freak who can turn a mini-mall into mini Pompeii.
Allison, my dear, you are most certainly not a freak. You are a mutant, just as I am.
Since you're a scientist, could you explain to me exactly what a mutant is?
It would be my pleasure. You see, Mother Nature has a way of changing life forms, experimenting with them to see what would better help a species to thrive in its environment.
That's evolution, like what Darwin wrote about.
Very good, Allison. Correct. And recently, evolution has decided to endow various humans with an X gene, which is what gives us special abilities. So mutants are really just the next phase in human evolution, and the X-Men strive to be the conscience of this new breed. It's quite exciting.
The people in New York didn't think it was exciting when I started making lava burst out of the ground. I bet my friend Mandy will never talk to me again.
You never know what the future may hold. In the meantime, you have new friends, Allison. A whole mansion full of mutants who know exactly what you're going through.
Thanks for the talk, Beast.
My pleasure, Allison.
Alright, I think that's everyone we can get now. So, as of right now, so we should have, when we start the new mission, which we'll go ahead and go to the new area so I can show you guys what kind of characters we have and everything. And then we'll go ahead and call it an episode. There's some other stuff I gotta do. I went to the wrong freaking door. I think it's over here. Is Xavier still in here? He is not. He dipped. Understandable.
Attention, X-Men.
Let me mute myself again.
With the aid of Cerebro, I've learned the Brotherhood is en route to Alaska. It appears their destination is the facility for the High-Frequency Active Auroral Research Program, also known simply as HARP.
What would the Brotherhood want at HARP? All that facility does is study the ionosphere.
That, Cyclops, is what you must discover. The Brotherhood has become extremely active since their attack on Allison, which can only mean something sinister is in the offing. And whatever their plan, we must thwart it before they can set back the cause of human-mutant relations.
The HARP facility, eh? This will be an excellent opportunity to test the new cloaking device I've installed on the X-Jet. It should render us completely undetectable to radar.
Excellent, Beast. You have your mission, X-Men. Godspeed.
Alright, let's see what characters we got. So, it immediately gives us Storm, Cyclops, Iceman, Wolverine, which we will keep Wolverine. We're actually going to probably remove him. So, as you guys can probably tell, if the character is on the list of, like, right here, that means we can use them.
Jean Grey.
So we're probably going to switch out and do Rogue, Jean Grey, Cyclops, and Wolverine for right now. But characters we can get as well. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or 8. There are 8 characters we don't have unlocked yet. Yeah. So, I know who 3 of them are. I know one is Magma, which of course we already know that. One is Jubilee, I believe. And I know one is Gambit. And I'm assuming another is Colossus. So, that's 4 of them I know. But outside of that, there are 4 characters I don't know. Well, Cyclops, Gambit, Jubilee, Colossus. Or not Cyclops. Magma, Gambit, Jubilee, Nightcrawler, and Colossus. So that's 5. There's at least 3 in there I don't know. I know one might be Spike. Maybe. But I doubt it. I don't think Spike is in this. He might be, but I don't think he is. I think the other 3 are optional characters you can get. Alright. We are going to go ahead and save it, though. Because, fortunately, this is all the time I got for this episode. So, as always, if you like the content, please don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe as well. Because it really helps me out. And as always, folks, I will see you guys in the next time.